The CS, Ministry of Interior, National Administration, the IG, the elected leaders, all senior government officials present, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Chief Inspector Edwin Ocheng from Isenya Sub-County. I'm the Deputy Sub-County AP Commander, ready to present to you the issues affecting the National Police officers. One is disturbance allowance. Sir, my request is that when the officers are being transferred, the disturbance allowance or transfer allowance should be paid upon departure to the next station. Most officers leave their current stations going to the next station, yet they don't have that transfer allowance. The next, mine is to request for more community policing in hotspot areas like Kitengela, Rongai, Kiserian. We realize that those areas are highly polarized as a result of the Gen Z's demonstrations. If we can have a situation where we can engage the youths, the Gen Z's, in community policing forums, then we may reduce the impact of those demonstrations. The other one is profiling of the National Police officers. Members of the public have recently started profiling the members of the NPS, whereby they target the family members of the police officers. Therefore, it is my humble request that if the officers can be housed within the camps, then their families will be very safe. The other one is guidance and counseling. Someone talked about drug and substance abuse. My humble request on behalf of the officers is that if we have guidance and counseling sessions trickling down to the lower levels, that is the sub-county levels, county levels, even to the ward levels, even at the station levels, we will be able to manage those officers. They'll be able to be corrected, and therefore the commanders will have an easy time in commanding those officers. It is very difficult to command an officer who is a drunkard or who has a lot of stress and depression. The other one is security equipment. Sir, it is my humble request with the modern security equipment and to ensure higher security within the county and within the nation at large. Now, the other one, mine is to thank and the two DIGs. They have always shown esprit de corps. They have been working as a team, and that has helped. We have been working as a team because we have seen it from our leaders who are leading by example. It is not only the challenges, but something good we must also appreciate. So thank you very much, Afande, for that. Finally, may I take this opportunity to thank you, the CS, Ministry of Interior, for creating time out of your busy schedule to come and listen to us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. The CS, the IG, and all protocol observed. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Millicent Ochuka, the Sub-County DCI Commander, Kajiado North. I'm going to present few challenges we have within the DCI in Kajiado County. First of all, sir, the challenges we have not made us not to perform. We have been trying we find that the DCI officers, some of us have been taking long without getting promotions, some up to 20 years. And then on the issue of training, we find the DCI, we are getting few slots. When 35 officers are being taken in a squad of promotion, you can only find 5 DCI officers. So we request at the DCI that if something can be done on this issue so that we can get the number of the DCI officers who are going for training to be increased. We are also having these issues that the training of the DCI officers, it has taken some time that we are getting officers who are not trained, and most of these officers are getting recruited from the KPS, from the station level. So we request the IG, sir, if we can have officers to be transported from the station level so that we can have more DCI officers. You find like a station in Masuru, a station in Keserian, he's having 5 officers. These officers, sometimes we find that they are engaged in other duties. And when it comes, like when this month we had demonstration, it was difficult for the officers to mobilize and to get other officers so that they could have continued their operation. So we request if these stations having less officers, we can get more numbers through recruitment on talent spotting so that we increase the number of the DCI officers within Kajiado County. I've mentioned the issue of increase of officers. The manpower, this is always, I think, has been affecting our performance because we don't get enough officers most of the time. So I think it has been addressed and it is going to be considered. And most of the officers have mentioned about it. Logistically, sir, I'm in Kajiado North in Ngong, and I want to thank the Sub-County Police Commander and the OCS. We have been having a challenge because of fuel. I have a Land Cruiser, and I'm getting 450 liters. When it reached 20th of the month, the vehicle is grounded, and we sometimes share the fuel we have with the SIPO commander. So I'm requesting, sir, like the example of the demonstration we had, suppose it happens that we don't have a vehicle without a fuel. I'm requesting if we can get more fuel in case of such operations so that we cannot be grounded. I want to get straight to the matters of investigations, whereby we have been having challenges, sir. In Kajiado County, most of the cases, 3/4 of cases, are land fraud cases. And on these matters, we have been having challenges with the land registry personnel. When we have these cases being investigated, sir, we find it is difficult for us to get documents from the records of the land registry because the personnel are not cooperating with us so that they can give us documents so that we continue the investigations. Another challenge we have is with the ODPP, sir. Like the recent case of demonstration, we have these cases of demonstration in Rongai, Kiseri, and I think in Isinya also. All these cases up to date, sir. We took these aspects to court. The charges have not been preferred. Some are released on lesser bond. Some are released on free bond. These people are still there working out there. And so far, the DPP has not assisted us in any way or the other so that we can get good charges for these people so that they can be convicted. We have been having challenges, sir. And we are requesting if something can be done so that these people who were arrested, and if the DPP can accept the charges we have given them, so that these people can take plea and be taken to court and they get conviction to deter them from doing such act again. Another issue we are having a challenge with the DPP, the same. We have cases which, when the files are completed and taken for further advice to the DPP officer, we have cases which have taken 3 months. The files were forwarded to the DPP 3 months ago, since May, and we are not getting the feedback. We are requesting if something can be done to enable us proceed and deliver to members of the public. I have an issue as an example, with a case of rape in Kajiado West. This case, sir, we have a challenge because we took the suspect, 3 of them, and the DPP has not made any not informed. Deus yes Magadi is here. Deus yes Magadi police station. Magadi police station. Deus yes is not aware of the same, sir. The matter was withdrawn, 2 matters were withdrawn from court. And in this matter, we found that according to the prosecution, they were telling us that the suspect and the complainant, they decided to agree together that the matter will be withdrawn so that it can be sorted at home. And to me, I find that justice has not been delivered to the victim. And these are the same people, sir, who are complaining that we have refused to arrest the suspect. We cannot arrest the suspect. They are being released on lesser bond. They are getting back to the ground. They are committing the same offense. Then we are getting complaint that there is somebody whom they suspect is a serial rapist and is a Tanzanian, and we cannot get this person because as per the operations we have done, the allegation is that this person has never been seen, and the people who have seen him has been blinded, and when he is cornered to be arrested, he is disappearing in a thin air. A fact which we try to get through investigation so that we can help these victims, of which we have not come to the truth of the matter. Hence, we find that these people who are arrested, taken to court, released, are the same people doing this heinous act again to these victims who are vulnerable, and they cannot be assisted because nobody is willing to help the police to get these people who are doing this matter at the same time. At the same time, sir, when the matter is being withdrawn in court, no police officer is being involved. So I'm requesting in this, if the DPP, we are requesting, I think other stations having the same thing, what I'm explaining here, let the DPP inform the investigating officers, inform the authority, the DCI, the OCS, when a matter is being withdrawn from court so that we know the reason why. So it has become difficult for us, sir, to pursue these cases of sexual offenses to enable victims get justice. We have, as the DCI, sir, we have been using different entities to make requests to enable us to investigate these cases reported to us. And we have delays of getting letters like Safaricom, Immigration Office, the Register of Persons. We are requesting, sir, if something can be done to this organization, the authorities like the immigration, that when we make requests for letters to continue their investigations, let them not intimidate us. They give us the relevant documents to make the investigation continue, because when a case is taking long, justice delayed is justice denied. So we find that these organizations, Safaricom, KRA, and the Register of Persons are taking long with our letters to give us feedback to enable us proceed with the investigations. Last but not least, sir, being that the DCI fraternity, it is through intelligence that we gather information to enable us make arrest of these criminals and proceed further with investigations and operations. We request that if something can be done on the issue of funding this intelligence operation unit so that it can enable us to move from one place to another. The fact that, sir, we have these challenges every now and then in the police, we are able to deliver, and I promise that we are not going to let the National Police Service down, and we are going to leave service to members of the public. Thank you, sir.
A storm come, chief ndio unaona mnatoka sana. Ukitaka kutoka kaende tu na kaputoto kidogo, unasaluti pale kabla hujatoka ukeketi, na wewe ndio kama hii unasaluti tena. Ndio tuache kuona watu na mangamanga huko nje wanalala tu.